Hello. The video you're about to see has been classified 18, which means that it may contain strong scenes of sex and violence, which could be quite graphic. Viewers who are easily offended are warned that it may contain some very explicit language, which may frequently mean the use of sexual swear words, such as bollocks, wanker.
Hi, I'm the Excremental, and welcome to the first episode of Shitposting from Golgotha. The first video that I've got for you is actually quite out of date now because I've just taken forever to start doing this, but it's a video that was named Potty Mouthed Princesses, written and put out there by a charity called Fuck Hate. Well, let's get to the proverbial shitposting.
Pretty. Pretty.
No.
What the fuck? I'm not some pretty fucking helpless princess in distress.
Good for you. I don't recall anyone saying you were, but go on.
I'm pretty fucking powerful and ready for success.
You might want to tone down the language though, because I doubt you would get very far in a job interview swearing like a fucking sailor.
So what is more offensive? A little girl saying fuck or the fucking on equal and sexist way society treats girls and women? It's our future. So listen up, grown-ups.
Here's some words more fucked up
Then the word fuck. Pay inequality. Women are paid 23% less than men for the exact same fucking work.
and women who graduate university with straight A's get paid as much as men who only got C's. So bad grades
Equal more bank.
just because you're a boy? Hello and hell no. Pay up, motherfucker.
I shouldn't need a penis to get paid.
Okay, time to get serious, because if you're one of the people who fall into the trap of believing the 73 cents on the dollar fallacy, then you're probably the reason why hiring managers and human resources teams aren't going to look very favourably upon women. But, to begin with, it is illegal for two people to be paid differently for the same job. Take note of that, the same job. Or at least it is in the United Kingdom, Canada and Australia, and the nation that spawned these little minions of the Antichrist, the United States. Imagine you're the hiring manager for a Fortune 500 company. Are you there? Cool. Now imagine you've got two candidates applying for a position. One of them is a man who only got C's at university, but is asking for $100,000 a year. The other is a woman who got straight A's at university and is only asking for $73,000 per year. If you pick the man over the woman, you're not very good at business and probably shouldn't be the hiring manager for a Fortune 500 company. Secondly, if the mantra about the gender pay gap were actually true, why is the entire workforce of Western civilization not women? Better work for less money. Furthermore, young women are out earning young men in almost every field today. I did warn them about bowling into that interview gobbing off like a football fan with Tourette's.
Rape and violence. Fucked up facts. 1 out of every 5 women
will be sexually assaulted.
or raped by a man. 1,
2.
3, 4, 5. Which one of us will it be? So how many more women have to get knocked down before society stands up and stops it? Here's a hot tip. Stop telling girls how to dress and start teaching boys not to fucking rape. We're glad a women's right to vote is here.
But equality's next step
Is walking to the car without fear.
Whomever wrote this video needs to be taught a little lesson in the difference between facts and statistics. Because did you know that statistically 51 to 52% of all rape victims, that's all rape victims, are in fact men. Have 30 seconds to mull that over. Okay, now we can address the issue. Statistics does not take into account circumstances, because if I was now to tell you that the majority of that 51% of rape victims were actually living at Her Majesty's pleasure, for those of you who don't live in the United Kingdom, that means they're in prison, suddenly your opinion of that 51% has dropped a little bit and you probably care a little less. Am I right? In fairness, it would be ideal to teach both of these lessons, because just go outside now and look at the way some of the younger and younger girls are dressing. It's disgusting. But you can't teach girls how to dress in that manner anyway. And you can't teach rapists not to rape, because if that is their personal inclination, they're going to do it whether you teach them or not. Why don't we teach people not to murder? Fuck it, while we're at it, why don't we teach people to not evade tax or embezzle money? Do we not teach people to not break the speed limit when driving? And do we not teach those very same people to not operate a motor vehicle under the influence of drugs and alcohol? I mean, yes, and fuck me, yes. Do people still do it? Yes.
Be pretty. So here's the tricky thing.
Pretty, it's a compliment.
But here's how this focus works to girls' detriment. Society teaching girls that our bodies, boobs and butts.
Yes, I am familiar with the human anatomy. You, however, are about 7 years old and won't possess either of those entities for another 9 to 11 years when you pass the legal age of consent, according to the law of your land.
Are more important than our brains?
Leads us to thinking.
Our worth comes from our waistlines. My aspirations in life should not be worrying about the shape of my ass.
Haha, I see what you did there. Aspirations. What these lovely little ladies don't understand through the innocence of their age is that the day women stop using sex as a weapon, all of the aforementioned would come to a complete stop in itself. Just a thought. Actually, sexual objectification is natural and it is okay.
So fuck focusing on how I look.
And give me a book.
This should adequately teach you how to not be such an abrasive little cunt.
The continued sexism, girls and women's stale face. Instead of cleaning these girls' mouths out with soap, maybe society should clean up its act. This is what a feminist looks like.
Beached whale, yes, we are familiar.
Girls just want to have fun, demental rights.
Ah, you did it again! That one was fundamental.
$5 from each shirt goes to kick-ass charities that are fighting every day to make the world more equal for women and girls.
Make the world more equal for women and girls. I'm guessing the person who scripted this video hasn't read George Orwell's Animal Farm. All animals are equal. Some animals are more equal than others. I guess the white chick does look like a pig. Wonder if she's managed to learn how to walk on her hind legs like Napoleon did.
Yo, bro, when you tell a boy it's bad to act like a girl, it's because you think it's bad to be a girl.
No, it's because as a species, a clear, defined line needs to be drawn between the qualities of men and women. It has been proven time and again that where men excel in vocational activities such as engineering and mechanics, women excel in other STEM fields such as biology, chemistry and mathematics. So no, I don't think any lowlier of women than I do of men. I'm just sensible enough to recognise the individualism and the qualities that come henceforth.
Fuck that sexist shit.
2.5 minutes of utter nonsensical shite that required the hiring of children yelling profanities to grab your attention. I have to admit though, I think the teaching of sexual swear words to minors is far less contemptible than the indoctrination of the aforementioned fallacies. Yes, sexism exists, but what are you going to do about it? Go on YouTube and yell about a bunch of shite that doesn't actually exist, or use the stage that you've built for yourself to support those who actually need your cause. So fuck this senseless shit. I am the Excremental. This shit's going to require 2 flushes.